Hey there, travel enthusiasts! Ready to explore the best cities in America? Buckle up, because we're about to take you on a whirlwind tour of the top 12 American cities you absolutely must visit. From the bright lights of New York City to the sunny beaches of Los Angeles, we're covering it all. First up, the city that never sleeps. That's right, we're kicking things off in New York City, where you can spend a week and still only scratch the surface. Start your day with a stroll through the iconic Central Park, a green oasis in the middle of the concrete jungle. Then hop on a ferry to Liberty Island and snap a selfie with Lady Liberty herself. In the evening, catch a Broadway show. From Hamilton to Wicked, there's a show for everyone. Just be prepared to shell out a few bucks because Broadway tickets don't grow on trees. With all the food, attractions, and maybe a show or two, expect to drop around $200 to $300 a day. Hey, it's New York City. Nobody said being fabulous was cheap. Next, we're heading west to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, home to Hollywood, sunshine, and dreams bigger than a Kardashian's diamond ring. Louisiana is a must-visit. Stroll down the Hollywood Walk of Fame and try to find my star. Then, get your adrenaline pumping at Universal Studios Hollywood, where movies come to life. No trip to LA is complete without soaking up some sun on the beach. For all this Hollywood fun, you're looking at about $150 to $250 a day. Hey, at least the sunshine is free, right? At least the is. From the West Coast, we're going Midwest to the windy city Chicago. And no, it's not windy because of all the hot air I'm blowing in this video. Chicago is known for its stunning architecture, world-class museums, and of course, deep dish pizza. Start your Chicago adventure at Millennium Park, home to the iconic Cloud Gate sculpture, also known as the Beam. Then, head to the Art Institute of Chicago, where you can feast your eyes on masterpieces by Monet, Picasso, and more. No trip to Chicago is complete without indulging in a slice or two of their famous deep dish pizza. A day in Chicago will set you back about $150 to $200, which leaves you plenty of dough for extra pizza. Get it? Dough? I slay me. Next up, we're heading back to the Golden State, this time to San Francisco, a city known for its iconic bridge, charming neighborhoods, and sourdough bread that's so good, it'll make you want to sing. First things first, you gotta walk, or bike, across the Golden Gate Bridge. It's an experience you won't soon forget. Then, take a ferry to Alcatraz Island, the former prison that once housed some of America's most notorious criminals. And of course, no trip to San Francisco is complete without a ride on one of their famous cable cars. Just hold on tight because those hills are no joke. Get ready to spend around $200 to $300 a day in San Francisco. Hey, at least the views from the Golden Gate Bridge are free. Get ready to turn up the heat, because we're heading to Miami, Florida, where the sun is always shining and the beaches are always packed. First stop, South Beach. This iconic stretch of sand is the perfect place to work on your tan, people watch, or maybe even spot a celebrity or two. Then take a stroll through the Art Deco district, where you'll be transported back to the 1920s with its pastel-colored buildings and geometric designs. No trip to Miami is complete without a visit to the Miami Seaquarium, where you can see dolphins, killer whales, and other amazing marine life up close and personal. For all this Miami magic, you're looking at about $150 to $250 a day. Just remember to pack your sunscreen, your swimsuit, and your sense of adventure. Next up, we're heading to the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, baby. Get ready to roll the dice, see some incredible shows, and maybe even win big, or at least lose your shirt in style. No trip to Vegas is complete without trying your luck at the casinos. From blackjack to roulette to slot machines that are flashier than a sequin jumpsuit, there's something for everyone. After you've had your fill of gambling, catch one of Vegas's legendary shows. Vegas will cost you a pretty penny, with daily expenses around $200 to $400 a day. Hey, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, including your money, apparently. Get ready to let the good times roll because we're heading to New Orleans, Louisiana, the birthplace of jazz, home of Mardi Gras, and a city that knows how to party. Start your New Orleans adventure in the French Quarter, the city's oldest neighborhood and a melting pot of cultures, music, and delicious food. Be sure to try some gumbo jambalaya and beignets. They're all worth the calories, trust me. Then catch some live jazz music in one of the city's many clubs and bars. And if you're feeling really adventurous, take a swamp tour and get up close and personal with some alligators. You can enjoy the Big Easy for about 100 to 200 bucks a day. Just remember to pack your dancing shoes, your appetite, and your tolerance for hurricanes, of the alcoholic variety, that is. Next, we're heading to the Pacific Northwest and the Emerald City, Seattle, Washington. Known for its grunge music scene, its coffee obsession, and its rainy weather, Seattle is a city that will surprise and delight you. First things first, you gotta visit the Space Needle, Seattle's iconic observation tower that offers stunning views of the city, the Puget Sound, and the surrounding mountains. Then, head to Pike Place Market, one of the oldest and largest farmers markets in the country, where you can find fresh produce, seafood, flowers, and more. A day in Seattle will cost you around 150 to 250 bucks. Just remember to pack an umbrella, a raincoat, and your love of coffee. Next, we're heading to the birthplace of the American Revolution, Boston, Massachusetts. With its rich history, world-class universities, and passionate sports fans, Boston is a city that will leave a lasting impression. Start your Boston adventure by walking the Freedom Trail, a 2.5-mile-long brick path that takes you past 16 historical landmarks, including Boston Common, Faneuil Hall, and Paul Revere's house. Then, catch a Red Sox game at Fenway Park, one of the oldest and most beloved ballparks in America. Be prepared to spend around 150 to 250 bucks a day in Boston. Just remember to pack your walking shoes, your appetite for clam chowder, and your best Yankees suck chant. Next up, we're heading to the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. From historic monuments to world-renowned museums to political intrigue, D.C. has something for everyone. Start your D.C. adventure by visiting the National Mall, a 2-mile-long park that's home to some of the most iconic monuments in the country, including the Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument, and the World War II Memorial. Then, head to the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History, one of the largest and most popular museums in the world, where you can see everything from dinosaur skeletons to the Hope Diamond. And of course, no trip to D.C. is complete without a visit to the White House, the home of the President of the United States. Just don't try to sneak in. The Secret Service has a sense of humor, but not that kind of sense of humor. You can expect to spend around 100 to 200 bucks a day in D.C. Just remember to pack your walking shoes, your camera, and your patience for long lines. Now we're heading down south to the Lone Star State and the city of Austin, Texas. Known for its live music scene, its delicious barbecue, and its Keep Austin Weird motto, Austin is a city that's full of surprises. Start your Austin adventure on 6th Street, the heart of the city's live music scene, with dozens of bars and clubs hosting live music every night of the week. Then, head to Franklin Barbecue, one of the most famous barbecue joints in the country, where you can try some of the best brisket, ribs, and sausage you'll ever taste. You can enjoy all the weirdness Austin has to offer for about 100 to 200 bucks a day. Just remember to pack your dancing shoes, your appetite, and your open mind. Finally, we're heading to the heart of country music, Nashville, Tennessee. With its honky-tonk bars, its legendary recording studios, and its friendly southern hospitality, Nashville is a city that will steal your heart. Start your Nashville adventure on Music Row, the heart of the city's music industry, where you can visit historic recording studios like RCA Studio B and see where some of country music's biggest hits were recorded. Then head to the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum, where you can learn about the history of country music and see exhibits on some of the genre's biggest stars. Nashville can be experienced for around 100 to 200 bucks a day. Just remember to pack your dancing shoes, your love of country music, and your best yeehaw. Thanks for joining us on this epic tour of America's must-visit cities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Always Be Everywhere community for more travel tips and adventures.